Hey friends, welcome to our Consider Becoming a Stylist with Team Threefold Chic page. If you're here, then you have been invited by someone who thought that you may be interested in becoming a stylist, or you asked to be a part of this group. So either way, welcome. I'm going to be recording this, so if you are hopping on after this live recording, you will be able to catch the replay and you'll get all the information. So this format is a little bit different than what we typically do for a Nail Boss workshop as a team. We usually have one of these workshops once a month, and we have different girls who are part of our team go live every 10 minutes with different topics. But we just came back from our national conference, and I thought it would be fun to just come on here and do a new live video. And if you haven't had a chance, there's some girls who went to conference with us who kind of shared their stories about what they learned and the kind of community that we have as a team. So if you have a chance, you can scroll back through the group and read some of their stories and see how much they loved being a part of our conference. So anyway, there's a little introduction. My name is Julie Cruz. So I am the founder of Team Threefold Chic. I have been a stylist for just over a year now. So actually it's been 13 months. So a year and 1 month. And you guys, this opportunity has totally changed my life. And I know that people say that a lot. And all I can say is that it's true for us, okay? A little bit of background about me. I've been a stylist for 13 months. This isn't my first rodeo when it comes to direct sales or network marketing. I had been a part of 2 other multi-level marketing companies, really more with a focus on health and wellness. And so this was new for me. A little over a year ago, my little sister was hosting a nail party with Color Street Nails, and I didn't know what they were. And me being the nice sister that I am, I said, okay, I'll be a part of your group. And I tried my very first nail set. I just purchased 4 because on the website they're buy 3 get 1 free, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's such a great deal. I'm gonna try it. I had very low expectations because I had tried another company's product and I felt like it was super hard to put on. And so my expectations were really low. So as you can imagine, I got the nail sets in the mail. They looked super pretty and I was really excited to try them, but I did not listen or watch or do anything on how to apply them. And I just thought, I know what I'm doing. So I took them out of the package and I proceeded to cut the nail strip in half without taking off anything. If you know anything about Color Street nail polish, you need to take off the clear top, and I did not. So I put them on and I immediately call my sister and I'm like, these are so hard. I don't understand. Like, you said they were going to be so easy. And she was like, did you take off the clear cover? I was like, oh. So friends, once I did that, I put them on my hand and I literally was like, well, what just happened? Like, I feel like I can't ignore this, right? And I felt like it solved a lot of my nail problems. Because if you're anything like me, I have 4 kids, I have a busy life, and I don't have time to go to the nail salon every 2 weeks and have them, do my nails for me, not to mention how much it costs. And so for me, when I have my nails done, I feel pretty put together, polished. And immediately when I put those nail strips on, that's how I felt. And I'm like, this is not something I can ignore. But I was in another multi-level marketing company at the time, and I thought, nobody's going to take me seriously if I switch. Like, health and wellness to nail polish, like what, But I could not ignore the pull in my heart. Like, I felt like something told me I had to do it, right? And I'm not joking when I say that it has been a whirlwind since that day. I decided to host my own party to just kind of fill it out with my friends and see what they thought. And immediately my friends loved them and they were wanting to support me. And I think I sold like $600 in that first party. And then I was like, let's just do it, right? What do I have to lose? So I signed up and it's been crazy ever since. So that brings me to my first point, the new Stylist Kit, okay? The new Stylist Kit was just announced at conference to include more nail strips inside of the kit for the same price, which is so exciting to me. So typically it comes with 10 sets. I'm going to show you guys some things that it comes with. I forgot to pull out 10 sets, so pretend I have 10 sets in my hand. But instead of there only being 10 sets, which are all random, by the way, like you don't get to choose which ones come in the kit. But now they're going to include 13 sets instead of 10 for the same price for $129. It's crazy. So you're going to get 10 random sets that includes one French style, and then the rest are all like designs or solids. And then you're going to get an additional 1 pedicure strip set, full set, and 2 up from the petite line included. Plus, they are going to send a package of these new information brochures that they just came out with. And side note, they featured my picture and a girl in our team, Lindsay's picture, and a little quote from us on this informational brochure that they're giving to everybody. What? So I'm really excited about that. So your kit will come with all of that. And then also we have like little twosies is what we call them. They're like little samples. This is the bread and butter of your business. I feel like everything starts with a sample. People don't know how amazing these are until they try them. And when they try them, they're always amazed. So it comes with 72 of these samples in varying shades, okay? 72 of these samples plus the 13 full sets. So really that $129 is paying for 10 sets, and everything else that you're getting is free. You're gonna get some boxes of the nail prep pads, which these are like the alcohol prep wipes that you put on your finger to prep your nails. You're gonna get little mini files to put inside of your packages. And there's, let me see, 2 buffer blocks, which I love these things, you guys. And as stylists, you can purchase these too. They're like my favorite thing ever. And then also, oh, it just fell, but they're inside of the kit. So 2 of these like really super thick, nice files. And a Color Street black Color Street bag comes with like a little Road to Success little notebook thing. What else? A bunch of like little, I'm trying to remember, it's been a year, friends. There's like a little like pages that tell you about the compensation plan, the jumpstart, and things like that. So speaking of samples, what I like to do when I am giving away samples is, let's see, I keep this stash bag with me wherever I go at all times. And it has a bunch of samples inside of it. And then I also have like some full sets. So you can see there's full sets in here, and then there's a bunch of sample packs, right? I keep this with me at all times. I feel like one of the best things, and you guys, I see some of these questions coming up, and I'm going to answer them at the end if I don't already go over the information. So I have a bunch of information that I'm going to be going over. And then if I didn't answer your question, I'll go back through it. So I keep these with me at all times. The beauty about having nail polish on your fingers is that people see it all the time. So I can't tell you how many times I go to Target, because I love Target, it's like my favorite, or TJ Maxx because I'm obsessed with Redone. I can't tell you how many times I go there and people notice my nails and they're like, oh my gosh, your nails look so great. And my typical response is, thank you, I did them myself. And they're usually like, what? And so that's when I pull out what I have as my samples. So right now, this is what my samples look like. So it's just a postcard with my information on it, a little information about what to do with this, what the actual sample is, and then on the back, it includes directions, my business card, and then there's like a a nail prep pad and a mini file in there. So this is, you guys will learn as you join our team, because I have no doubt that you will, that I'm really big on branding. I think branding is important, and this is your first impression for someone. So if someone is interested in trying this product and you hand them this, it's like you're handing them a total gift. Now, at conference, they just announced that they created a sample like postcard for us. So like I designed this, or you can find designs on Etsy, but they just have one that's already designed. And you guys, it comes with Tokyo lights automatically and a nail prep pad on the postcard. And I think it's $50 for, or 50 of them for $25, I think. I can't remember, but that's really cool that something that they just launched at conference. Really awesome. So keeping that with you at all times, I'm gonna get my notes, hold on. Keeping that with you at all times is gonna be the best thing I can suggest. Now, for me, I do my business 99% online, right? So most of my business is going to be coming from hosting Facebook parties or talking to my Facebook audience, because I've spent so many years creating a following. You may sign up and say, oh my gosh, I love doing things in person. I want to do in-person parties, or I love doing events. I want to do events. And the beauty of this business is that you can choose how you want to run your business. So there's several people on our team, which, side note, I forgot to give you guys all of our stats for as of right now, which it is August, 21st, I think. As of right now, we have 392 girls on our team in 13 months, which is amazing. We just celebrated at conference. So I actually walked the stage as for a couple things, okay? The #1 seller in all of California. And then we had another girl on our team, Lindsay, who was the #1 seller in all of Minnesota, which is amazing. Lindsay was also the #2 seller in the entire company, and she is on our team. Amazing. And then I walked the stage as the #1 enroller, meaning I had the most amount of recruits join me. It was 93, I think, people in a year. It's crazy, you guys. And then because of that, I was able to help a lot of the girls that personally enrolled with me rank advance to at least team leader. And I had 16 girls, and they named me #1 in the company too. So I really say that not to brag about me, but to brag about our team, first of all, but also to let you know that it's possible. That in 1 year, I was able to do amazing things in this business, right? And you guys, if you decide to join this team, know that you're joining a team that has a solid record of showing up, of doing amazing things in this business, and it's something that we have that is duplicatable for everybody. So we have things that are working. That's what I really want to say, is that things are working, and we were recognized at conference, and people know who we are now, and that's exciting. Okay, so that's a little bit more about my story and about the kit and about samples. So let's and just so you guys know, when you decide to sign up, you can choose to run this business however you want. I chose, when I signed up, I wanted to see what I could do, right? So I treated it as a full-time business, and it has paid me as such. You may have a full-time job already, and you may only want to put a couple of hours a week into your business, and it may be something more part-time. Or maybe you just love the nail strips and you want to be your friend's nail dealer. Like, really, it's up to you how you want to run this business, and it will it'll be up to you. However you want to do it is what I'm trying to say here. Okay. And we're going to support you no matter what. So if you choose to run your business in these little small windows of time that you have as a stay-at-home mom, we're going to support you. If you decide to run this business like me and make it this full-time thing where you're going to, like, guns blazing and do everything you can, then that's totally up to you as well. Okay, we went over the Stylist Kit. It now includes 13 sets for the same price of $129. You guys, that alone is worth it. I wish I could get another kit today. Like, I'm so sad that I can't. Okay. Oh, also, side note, what you do with everything in that kit is up to you. So let's say you get the kit, you have those 13 sets. You can choose to keep those for yourself. You can choose to sell those inside of your new VIP group, which we'll go over in a second. You can choose to use them as giveaways. You can choose to do whatever you want with those sets. They're yours to do with. So if you're like tight on money, trying to get the money for the kit, then you may want to sell them right away. Or if you want to grow your VIP group, you may want to use those as incentives and giveaways. So it's up to you what you do. Okay. Okay, we went over what's inside of the kit, wear and share. So the best thing that you can do as a stylist is wear your nails and talk about them. And that's easy to do. I know some of the other companies that I've been a part of have been health related, and it's really hard to like, what are you going to do? Walk around with your shake, and then people are like, what are you drinking? It's like a little bit harder. But with this, people see your nails all the time. And so it's a lot easier to talk about them. Okay, so in addition to the samples that I just talked about, I encourage my team to create a sample form. And we have this all inside of our new stylist training. So we've created a training for our team that goes over all the basics of what it means to be a stylist. And we walk you through even, this is something that we do as a team that I feel like has been like monumental in all of us having success. And also, side note, is something that I don't see a lot of with other teams. And I have been a part of other teams or seen like how they run things. But for our team, we like to help you by launching or hosting your launch party for you. Which is awesome. I don't know about you, but running a party was not something that I ever did before in all these other companies that I did. I didn't know what hosting a party was. I didn't know what a Facebook party was. I didn't know anything about any of that, but I really wanted something that was fun. And I found very quickly that it was fun. Now, before I signed up, I hosted a party like I had told you guys. And on the first day of the party, I went live with the stylist, and she was like putting her nails on, and we were doing it live together. And at that time I had to like put one set on, and she went like this with her thumb and put her thumb underneath her nail and perforated. And I was like, what? Like, how is that even possible? I didn't know that you could do that. And so that was like the first time where I was like, oh, I'm like learning something from this stylist. Like, this is really fun. And I realized like, I don't have any idea what I'm doing when it comes to parties. But the more that I saw her showing me how to do it, the more I felt comfortable doing it myself. More I felt like, oh, I can go live in here. I can make posts. And so that was like kind of my light bulb moment for my team. If that worked for me when I signed up in the very beginning, then I want to recreate that for my team. And honestly, you guys, it's been one of the best things that we could have done. I think sometimes people who sign up are a little bit nervous about how to do it all themselves. And so that's like us as stylists helping you run your launch party. And it's up to you if you choose to say that you're a stylist from the start, or you can just say you are hosting the party. Nobody has to know that you're not a stylist or that you are a stylist yet. And at the end of the party, you can announce it and then take it over as your VIP group. So that's what we do as, it's like a perk for you guys. That's what we do so that you don't feel like you're thrown to the wolves. We also have created a new stylist training. However, the company at conference just announced a whole training center also inside of our virtual office. So you're going to have so much more support, and it's all like little videos that you can watch that you can get to know like what it means to be a stylist, what like best practices from some of the top leaders. I even have a video in there, which is super fun. So yeah, speaking of conference, our next one is going to be in Las Vegas next year in July. One thing that they announced that is super awesome is a trip, an incentive trip to Cancun. Okay, friends. So we got a little brochure, and I'm telling you, we just announced it. We have double reward points for certain things through the end of this month. So you signing up now is only going to give you more time to be able to get the points that you need in order to do this. It is absolutely possible. And in fact, last year we had one girl who did it in this amount of time. It is absolutely possible for you to get the right amount of points so that you can join us in Cancun. I'm so excited about it. So conference is another one that I think everybody needs to go to. They gave us so much swag, you guys. Like, we walked out of that conference with so much stuff. It was crazy. And I feel like that was just like the cherry on top to us all learning about each other, growing together, like growing in our friendships with each other, and just learning so much. So our Cancun trip is August 16th. Oh no, the period is August 16th to January 31st, and the trip is actually May 14th to the 18th. And let's say you qualify for this, but you're not able to go. There's like different tiers that you would be able to get some money instead for. What else I was gonna say? Okay, looking at my notes again. So something that people always ask about is the compensation plan. I can probably do an entire video just on the compensation plan for you, and I will, if someone from our team wants to put the compensation plan summary inside the comments, the PDF, then you guys could look at it. But here's the basics of what it means. So as a stylist, you will be paid from the very beginning. You're going to be paid weekly on any sales that you get. So you will get paid 25% of any of your personal sales. Personal sales would be anything that you sell, like from your VIP group, anything that you purchase for your own sets, anything that you, from like someone who wants to host a party with you, anything from that. Now, one perk as a stylist is that you are able to have parties in your own name. Okay, so as you sign up as a stylist, you can create a shopping link that is under yourself for like girls that are inside your VIP group. So in addition to that 25% that you would make commissions on, you're also going to make up to 25% in host rewards off the same orders. It's crazy. So that equates to you getting a lot of free nail sets every month that you can turn around and sell in like an album sale or in a mystery sale or whatever you guys want to do, which we talk about inside of our team page once you're a part of the team. So that is really awesome. Okay, so you get 25% of all of your personal volume. Now, we also have something called an enhanced commission. So we call it bonus qualifying. Okay, bonus qualifying means that you sell or purchase, but really sell at least $300 in nail sets within a 1 month period. This is going to keep you active. Okay, if you're new to direct sales, that's just a term that they say like to keep you inside the business. You only have to do that once within a 30-day or 1 month period within 6 months in order to remain active. But really the benchmark that we all try to achieve every month is bonus qualifying, which is that $300. So let's say you have sales that are at least between $600 and $1,199, you're going to get an additional 3% bonus on your sales. So instead of it being 25%, you're going to get 28%. If you have $1,200 to $1,799, you're going to get 5% additional. So instead of it being 25% commission, you are going to get 30% commission. And then $1,800 to $2,399, you're going to get an additional 7%. And then $2,400 in sales or above, you're going to get 10% additional in a monthly bonus. Okay, my goal since the very beginning of signing up was to be able to get to that $2,400 mark every single month. And I have done it every single month. My top sales have been $7,250, which was in the fall, which we're, side note, coming up on. And it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Just hold on tight. Like, this is the perfect time to join. I'm just telling you that right now. So my thing is moving. So you can get 25% commissions in all of your orders, plus up to 10% additional in enhanced commission off of all of the orders that people order from you or that you purchase. Does that make sense? So within your first 35, 65, and 95 days, we have a jumpstart program. So if you sell $1,000 within your first 35 days, you will get a $50 credit that you can use towards nail sets or business supplies or whatever you want. There's two within, we call it JS 35. There's two different things. So if you do that, you get $50 in credits. If you enroll one stylist who is bonus qualified and you yourself are bonus qualified, you're going to get an additional $50 in credits. Okay. And I see your questions, you guys. I promise I'll answer them at the end if we don't get through them. So that's within your first 65 days. I would say, 30 to 60% of the people on our team achieve that jumpstart, and only 18% within the whole company achieve this jumpstart. And we will show you exactly how to do it. Okay. The JS 65 is within your first 65 days. If you sell $2,500 in nail polish strips, then you will get a $75 product credit. And then also if you enroll 3 qualified stylists within those 65 days, then you'll get an additional $75 in credit. Now, each of these are cumulative, but you don't, like, let's say you don't get the 1,000, you can still try for the $2,500 one. Okay. So even if you miss one, you can still get another. And then if in your first 95 days, you sell $4,000 in PV or personal volume, which is in nail strips, you'll get a $150 product credit. And if you hit the rank of team leader within your first 3 months, you get a $200 credit, you get money, like a commission check for $200. And if you do it within your first 4, you get $100. So there's so many ways for you to get all that. I actually earned all of the Jumpstart rewards. I hit the 4,001 within my first 30 days as a stylist. And I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it too. And we will show you exactly how. If you have questions about that, you can comment below or tag the person that invited you here. Okay. I talked about us helping you with your launch party so you don't have to feel like you are on an island all by yourself. I know how important that is for me, and so I really wanted to make sure that that was something that we provided for you. I talked about how you remain active. Okay, there is a $99 website fee that is charged after your first 2 months as a stylist. So on your 3rd month, they charge a $9.99 website fee. This is going to take care of a lot of things. First of all, when you have people who are hosting parties with you, you are creating that party link within your back office. It's a shopping link essentially for the people who are hosting parties with you. Color Street takes care of all of that. They take care of shipping. They take care of keeping track of your order. They show you how. They give you a website to be able to email your customers. All of these things are included inside of that $9.99 fee, and I promise you it's so worth it. They take care of everything, the customer service side of everything, so you don't have to worry about it. So that is one thing I want to make sure that you know. Now, Color Street has only been around for 2 years, you guys. So when I say that it is a ground floor opportunity, it still is. During conference, and if any of you who were at conference have that graphic that shows how many stylists are currently in each state, please comment below with it. You guys, I was in California, and I want to say there was less than 3,000 active stylists in California. What? It's a huge state. The biggest state obviously was Texas, and that had the most too. And then I can't remember, Ohio, I think was the 3rd largest. But you may think because you love Color Street that everybody knows about Color Street. And I'm telling you what, it is not true. This is a world patent nail strip. It's the only 100% nail polish strip in the country. And it is ground floor still, okay? There is no reason why you can't duplicate the success that I have had in a year. There's no reason that you can't duplicate it too. It is still super ground floor. And I know if you've been a part of the company for any amount of, or any kind of company for any amount of time, you know that it's very important for you to get in early, right? And this is still considered very early. Okay, let's see, what else did I want to talk about, you guys? I'm going to go through the questions in just a second. We talked about Cancun, which is so awesome. I'm so excited about Cancun. We also have a couple of opportunities for you to get tours of the corporate offices by earning top in sales and top in enrolling, and or getting it to a specific rank within the company, which is where I'm at, Senior Executive Director. Let's see. We have almost 4,000 stylists on our team, which is 4,400 stylists on our team. I also, I just want you guys to know that Color Street spoils us as stylists, especially when they're seeing that you're working hard. They're they really take note of that. There is a swag store that is going to have shipping supplies, which is awesome, bubble mailers and all of that, and that's coming soon. What else? Okay. Let me know if you guys have questions. I'm going to scroll back through now because I see that you guys had a bunch of questions. Yeah, so you guys saw the image, right, of all the people who are part of this company. It's crazy to me because, as a stylist, sometimes I think, everybody knows about this now, but really there's less than 44,000 active stylists in the company, and of that, less than half of them are bonus qualified every month. It's crazy, you guys. It's so awesome. I've never been a company that spoils you or treats you better, and you will not find a more supportive team. I promise you that. Just go back and read all the stories of the girls that went to conference with me, and they're just so amazing. Okay, let's see. So Mariah, I told you how I got started. And some of the girls on our team can probably comment with ways that they got started too, but everybody is different. And sometimes I saw success with some of these other companies that I was a part of, right? But I didn't see, I had these big, huge goals of bringing my husband home from his job, which I just achieved, honestly. He was able to quit the job that he was so stressed out at and was able to instead get a job with our church, doing what he loves, making videos. And it's just so rewarding that I'm able to do that for him. And that's what they actually put on that opportunity brochure, which I think is so awesome. That's what they chose to put on there as my little quote. Yeah, it's really awesome. What makes this different from other MLMs? I honestly feel the difference with this is it's actually not multi-level marketing, it's direct sales. And that's something that was new for me. Because you're hosting parties. It's so fun, you guys. You're hosting parties for your friends, and then your friends have friends that want to host parties with you, and then they in turn go to your VIP group. And I tell my team this all the time, that when you first start something, it's this just picture this giant boulder, and it may take a little bit of time for you to get that boulder to move, but once it does, the momentum from that boulder going down a hill is so crazy, and you can hardly keep up with it. And I really feel that's the same as this with our business. It may take a little time. You may need to get those samples out to people as much as you can. And then once they see this, they're telling their friends. And then their friends are telling their friends. And before you know it, you have this booming VIP group that is, your little baby, because I love my little VIP group. And it's exploding before you even realize. Okay. My first thing is honestly, you guys, if you love these nail strips, it's easy to talk about it, right? Just when, let's say you got your hair done and you love the stuff that's inside your hair. How easy is it for you to talk about what you love, right? You love your hair. And so when someone stops you on the side of the road and they're like, where did you get your hair done? Does it feel weird to you to tell them where you got it done? No, it doesn't. You're excited to tell them oh yeah, my girl's so amazing. I can't believe how great she is, right? The same is true for your nail strips. And for this business, when people are complimenting your nails, it's really as easy as being oh yeah, thank you so much. I did it myself. Can you even believe it? I'd love to give you a sample for you to try them too. It's so much easier than you would think. Okay. 129, you guys, if you are ready, if you are on this and you're ready to sign up because you love these nail strips as much as us, or you understand how awesome this company is, please get with the person who invited you to this group and ask them for their link for you to sign up. Go back to the person that invited you, and they can totally help you with how to get started, and we'll get you in our new stylist training and get you all set up inside of our team page and shout it out, and so that we can encourage you. And if you decide to sign up tonight, comment below so that we can shout you out, because it's like our favorite thing ever. Yes, Kara's saying, what an upgrade to the kit. I mean, honestly, when they announced that at conference, I was like, oh my gosh, I want another one. Like, how can I get another kit? I mean, the 10 sets alone were amazing, but adding in 3 additional sets and the brochures, it really just makes it like a no-brainer deal. Yes, I'm wearing only in Vegas in between the lines. It's like a really pretty black with like gold and different color glitter. Scrolling through, guys, so if you have any other questions, you just let me know. Jacqueline is asking for tips to grow your VIP group, which we can discuss that inside of our team page once you sign up, or I'm not sure if you already are a stylist. That's not something that I'll discuss on this video, but we have lots of ways that we can help you with growing your VIP group. And like I said, remember the boulder. It takes a little bit of time sometimes for things to get started, but once people start hearing about this, then you can't make it stop. The momentum is so amazing. Yeah, Chelsea said the same thing my sister said. When I showed her the design option, she was shocked that she could do it at home. I know, I love when I'm like at like TJ Maxx or Target or Starbucks or somewhere, and someone's like, oh my gosh, where did you get your nails done? And I'm like, I did it myself. People's faces are like, what? Like, how did you do that yourself? It's so funny. Pam is asking, do you get business cards from the company? The company does have a website where you can have the business cards printed. They're very simple designs, which is fine. Or you can use like a website like Etsy that will give you full designs. That's what I did at first, and then I decided to design them myself. Liz is saying, I'm trying to see more. When you do in-person parties, do you charge people to apply sets? No. But I typically, well, let's be real, you guys. I have not done any, I hate to admit it, but I haven't done any in-home parties or events because I've chosen to do my business online, which I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone. And I'm doing a event in September. And I have a friend who wants to do an in-home party, so I really am trying to like branch out. But no, you don't charge people, and you don't charge people for the 2Cs either, the little samples, so you're just sending those out. It really does come back to you though, because you'll learn how to follow up with people and follow up with the sample that they sent, and the sample form that we have gets them back to your VIP group so you can know how to get back in touch with them. I talked about the training, that we have an amazing new stylist training, and we also have a new training that is part of our company that is awesome. So I'm like kind of jealous of you guys who are just signing up now, because you guys have so many things at your fingertips that took me a little bit of a while to create, and I didn't have these things when I signed up, so it really is awesome. And yes, Allison's saying we are the best team ever, and I know that I am a little bit biased, but it's true. Okay, guys, what are the perks of ordering to have on hand versus letting people order off the website? Okay, so that's a great question. You can choose to run your business however you want, but I had mentioned earlier that as a stylist, you have the opportunity to host parties in your own name, which means you are going to be getting free nail sets. You guys, I have 2 of these giant things full of nail sets. Okay, I have 2 of those plus 2 other ones, and it's like 99% of it is all, oh my gosh, they're falling everywhere, are all sets that I've gotten free from hosting those parties. So I personally choose to have some in stock because I'm able to like have a album sale or something inside my VIP group, and I can sell it, or if I want to have an event. Now, you can choose to not do it that way, and you like only you sell all the stock that you have, or you have people only go through your website. But really, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's however you want to run your business. But I'm telling you right now that you will get free nail sets, so it's going to be up to you to use them for giveaways or however you want them to be. Always pay with cash. People see them that way. Yeah. You know, that's a great idea. If you're always paying with cash, I always have a card, so I haven't even thought about that. Okay, let's see. How many hours do you spend a day before you started seeing sales and getting a solid client base? Okay, I know that this is different for everybody, but for me, I pretty much saw success right away. I did send some messages out in the very beginning, like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that I loved these nail. I don't know if you've heard of Color Street before, but I've loved these nail strips so much that I decided to sign up as a stylist. I'm hosting a party here. I'd love for you to hang out, whatever. But after that, I really haven't had, I don't like to be in my inbox, and I don't like to teach my girls how to do those hey girl messages because I think it's spammy and gross, and I'm never going to be like that, right? I try and teach you how to post well so that people will come to you and you don't have to be like weird about that. But it does, like I said, take a little bit of time for people to understand what these are and to see them on your nails and to ask for a sample. And so it does take a little bit of time, but once I do, and once you have people who are interested in starting parties and then they tell their friends, I promise that it just keeps going. How much does a stylist usually make a month? So if you look inside of this group, I did do a stylist income progression, and it's a little bit old, but it definitely varies for each person. But you can go back and look at that. I don't really want to talk about what my income is now. But I would say, thinking about how much your sales are, that if you are trying to build a team, that is where you're going to see the most in your income, because as you're building a team, you'll be able to make a percentage off of what they are selling as well. And then as your rank advancing, you're making more off of each person. So really, I think depending on what your goals are for your business, being able to build a team is where you're going to see probably the most amount of income. But I will say that I was able to bring my husband home, replace his whole income, and still have enough to pay our mortgage 4 times after all that. So yeah, and I live in California. So that's what I'll say about myself. But I think the majority of people on our team are seeing significant incomes too. It's not just me, where they're replacing their salaries from full-time jobs, able to retire from working outside of the house, and just, it depends on how much you work. So it's all going to be dependent on that. Also, if you are hosting a party right now, it's really easy to transition that party into being a stylist. If you've already hosted a party with me, then I would use that same group to transition into your VIP group. So that's what's really awesome about having parties, because then we could just keep the people that are still in your party and then make it your VIP group. Everybody's saying can't wait for conference next year. Seriously, you guys, I cannot wait. I can't wait to see all of us at conference. I feel like it changes everything in your business. I can't wait to see everybody there. Anna's telling me, this was something I wanted to mention that I totally forgot about. At conference, they announced that anybody who hosts a party and it closes by the end of this month will be entered to win the entire fall line for free. So the host plus the stylist. So let's say you decide to sign up as a stylist and your best friend wants to host a party with you tomorrow, and she gets $150 in orders and then closes her nail bar before the end of the month. She will be entered to win the entire fall collection, and so will you as her stylist. What? So, and I think there's 20 people who are going to be able to get it. I mean, honestly, you guys, it's so exciting. And also, speaking of the fall line, you guys are sworn to secrecy, but the new fall line is launching on September 10th. You guys, my biggest month of sales last year was September. I sold $7,250 in nail strips in September. You know why? The fall line launched in September of last year, and my business blew up. Okay. I'm telling you that you want to get in on this business now, because fall is coming. Christmas is coming. People want these nail strips for their friends and their family and their teachers and everybody else, and it is going to explode. And just wait until you see the fall line, because it's freaking amazing. And we got 4 sets when we were at conference that I'm not going to show you because it's a surprise. I'm just saying. Okay, what else? What do you have to do to qualify for a Cancun? It's kind of a lot. I have it on my team page, so once you sign up, you can see. But it's getting to the rank of director. There's like signing up for stylist. I don't know, a bunch of things that you can. Totally attainable, you guys, and we will totally show you exactly how to do it. But I can't wait. We had one last year. It was a cruise. And I went on it, and I was the only one from our team who was able to go. One other girl qualified. Like I said, I signed up in July of last year, so it was like a really short amount of time to be able to qualify for it. And I just know there's going to be so many, like probably at least 40 girls from our team who are going to be able to go to Cancun this time. And that's out of 400. Like, I'm so excited. I can't even wait. The conference is not free. I think it was $175, but you guys, the amount of swag that we got at least covered that. They covered meals, most of our meals. They covered it's crazy. We're gonna be in a brand new facility. I can't remember what it's called, Caesars or something. I don't know. In Vegas next year. I can't wait. Okay. Okay, some of you guys, I don't like the word thumped. Okay. Comp plan. How much was conference? We went over that. Is it difficult to work with the company? No. Like I said, our team has everything set up for you. If you do the things that we have set up in our new stylist training, you will have success. I say that confidently because we have created something that has been duplicatable for tons of people on our team, and they have seen amazing success. So if I have seen success, I really truly feel like you will too, so you don't have to worry about like any of that. Okay. You'll also get like a back office that will show like how you're doing throughout the month, which is really awesome. Hannah says that the website fee is the equivalent to the commission of a buy 3 get 1 free sale. I mean, you guys, it's a no-brainer. Like, it's so worth it. They do all the customer service for you. They do all the shipping. They do all the returns, anything. It's so awesome. And like I said, your first 2 months are free. Okay, and you guys are talking about how many stylists are in each state. I hope that really encourages you guys because it's so small. When I saw that, I was just like blown away. And you guys, I was #1 in sales in all of California without doing any local sales. Like I didn't even try last year to do things locally, honestly. So that's my goal for this year, is to try and branch out locally. And that's what I'm encouraging my team to do too. How many hours a day do you spend online taking care of customers, parties, and such? Ellen, I think that is really dependent on your own business. Now, for me, I'm kind of at a place where, I recruited 93 girls last year. So I treat this as a full-time job for myself. So that's going to be different for everybody. Like, let's say you want this to be like replacing your full-time income. I would say you'll probably want to work 20 hours a week for it to get there. But we can take it day by day and get it where it needs to be for you. Okay. Someone is saying, I'm not really good on the computer, better at the phone. You can use all of it you can do this whole business from your phone if you wanted. Yeah, Rachel's saying, don't forget the new training hub that Color Street is launching. They're also launching a app. So there's going to be a new training app that's launching I think it's in November. And they just did a whole training on the website, which is freaking amazing. This is not like a pyramid. No, this is not a pyramid, anything. I can make more money than the person who signed me up. In fact, I am. So you don't have to worry about that. I already have folks who said that they'll join and they'll do parties with you. That's awesome, Katie. Yes, I honestly feel like once you have people who are ready to have parties, it just honestly happens. Like, then their friends want to host parties, and like getting your friends excited to host a party is the fun part. They get all amazing host rewards. Okay, I think that we're getting close to the end here. So let me know, are you guys excited? Who's ready to sign up? Let us know if you are ready to sign up so we can get you the right information, and I'm so excited. Okay. Andrea says, I'm totally joining. I'm obsessed with these nails. I mean, girl, yes. I can't wait. Okay, this is a great question. Cassie Novi says, other than the big conference, do stylists have meetups with other stylists to bounce ideas off of? We actually do. We have regional trainings throughout all of the country, and it's pretty well spaced. So hopefully there's one near you, and they're usually once a month. So you get together with all the stylists who are in your area, and you can learn some things directly from corporate, or meet some local people, because that's always fun to like run your business with people who you can see on a daily basis. So yeah, there is. It's called regional trainings. Where's the conference, and does it change yearly? It's going to be in Vegas, and yes, it seems to have changed every year so far. It was in Vegas the first year, and then this year it was in Orlando, Florida, and then it's going back to Vegas. Kayla says, when you started out, did you only do online parties, or did you do any in-person parties, and which one was better? Like I said, you guys, I run my business completely online, and so I've done all online parties, but I'm trying to branch out and do them in person too. So it's up to you, however you want to do it. Can you order from your own party? Yes, and you can get host rewards from your own party too, which is so amazing. Is there a way to show how you put your nails on? Yes, so that's a good question too. I personally love to do nail videos, like application videos, and so I have provided a lot of them for my team, because I'm kind of a stickler on high quality, and so I have created a lot of those for my team to use. I encourage you guys to go live and show how to apply these, because that, I think, when people can see how easy these are to apply, that's when they're going to actually want to try it. And Hannah says that her biggest goal when she signed up was to make enough back so that it paid for her kit. And I mean, she's did that and then some. Kira, I think you should sign up. Kira Engler. You have that many people who are excited. You need to be doing this. Yeah, Jen says, did I show my new mani? Like, so pretty. Okay, you guys, I think that we have answered all of these questions. So I will scroll back through, and we can go back and answer any questions for people who are listening to the replay. Remember to ask a question on this thread, and we will answer in order to be entered to win a prize, okay? Super excited about that. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great Wednesday night. Thanks for hopping on with me and learning a little bit about this opportunity. I can't wait to see who decides to join our amazing team and to see what we can accomplish together in the coming year. Can't wait, you guys. Have a great night.